Morning, it is day 14 of my 196 day bonanza to drop £102 reverse diet and show you guys exactly how this is done. Today is a challenging day in the fact that it is Mother's Day. And why is it challenging? Not because I'm hungry. We are going for a cream tea. Well, not me obviously, but we're going for a cream tea. That even isn't challenging. What is really challenging is that I am running a 6-week challenge and we're in week 3, and I set a challenge every Sunday. So me being out gallivanting and spending the day with my mum, although it is important and is what I'm going to be doing this video, plus also my videos, for whatever reason I'm hitting the button and they're not uploading until the morning after. My video didn't go up again last night, so I haven't got time to do it now. So when I get back, I'll be not only putting up the video from last night, editing the video for today, but also trying to get out my challenge. So that is where my challenge is today. Not hungry, don't feel like I'm going to eat, feel like I've dropped weight, and it's weigh day tomorrow, which is obviously a big day because it's the evidence that I've done what I've said I'm going to do. I've been looking back at Laurence's original vlogs from when I started the plan, and those videos were the ones I used to watch every day, every night, and see what he did. And I thought, well, wouldn't it be great to have a competition with my beautiful friend in his, because I haven't weighed for 2 weeks, so in his first week he dropped 11 pounds, and in his second week he dropped, I think it was 5 pounds. So it was 16 pounds in total in 2 weeks. So that's a stone and 2 pounds. So I'm having a competition with Mr. Brown. Let's see how I do with it. Let's see how I do over. I won't know obviously what I did in my first week, and I won't know what I did in my second week. All I'll know is the collective 2 weeks, and then we'll go week for week, head to head with Mr. Brown. His plan was to drop 4 stone in 12 weeks. He got to about 3 stone 4 or around that over the 12 weeks, but he did come off and cheat, and to show you all how difficult it was to get back on track. He had a week where he didn't drop any weight. He had a week where he mucked about and still dropped 2 pounds, and he was unhappy about that. So I'm going to go up against him and see how I can fare alongside the great Mr. Brown. Anyway, I'm going to go out now, and I'm sure there'll be some videos. Take care.
Yeah,
the potatoes are brilliant.
Yeah, the veg is very good.
Lush, isn't it?
The roses,
Yeah, you liked them?
not quite as old as you.
Mother.
No, my mum.
Oh, I thought, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Edward, yeah.
It's a nice fire, isn't it? What an unbelievable place. Just going to go through to the chapel, apparently. Oh, hang on. So I'm being left behind. That's what happens when you don't eat with them. They just fuck off and leave you. Watch the step.
They're a bit unforgiving.
Wow. I better go on my arse. Wow. This is just something else. So you can come and do these things without stuffing your face and drinking. Wow, look. Wow. Nice old pew, look.
Have you ever been Christian?
Have you ever been Christian? I have, actually.
You've done your name.
You could have done me. Not sure that's the actual, the correct terminology for christening. And what makes you think you could do it?
And you put them in the...
Well, if it's just a dinner party for the other room, we like old fun.
That's lovely. Yeah.
We were talking about flagellation earlier on, weren't we? So I am out in this lovely place in a place called Cannington. It's like a big farmhouse. It's do cream teas, food, and like sandwiches and all sorts of stuff and booze. And it's a really lovely setting, like gorgeous. Look, have a little look. And yeah, we're out for Mother's Day, obviously. I've just nipped away from the table for a minute, not because the food's there or anything, they've eaten all the food and stuff, but just thought I'd come away and just do a bit of a video, because I put a post up in one of my rooms, it's everybody eating cream teas, and I said all facing the fire sort of thing, and somebody said I would have caved, and So it made me think, why would you, when this is what you want to do? What is it that makes people cave in situations like this? I was just chatting to my dad and saying that, and he said, well, it's about sitting and chatting with people. And I said, well, would you sit here and not eat? And he went, no. I was like, well, what is it then? What is it about food and events that, like, they go hand in hand? And they do, and I, enjoy them as much as anybody else, but it's like there's this pressure in there, like from within. I said this on the day of Beck's birthday. There's this pressure from within that means that you feel you need to eat. Look at it, it's beautiful. Like, I live in one of the most beautiful places. It gets canals all over the place, and it gets set off, where I live. And how can you slag that off? Like, I love going to London. I love part of city life and stuff. I do, because I'm originally from a city, and I love it, but you cannot beat this. And part of I think I said in one of my other vlogs, is that I'm going to be doing an hour's walking a day when I go up through the steps. And do you know what? I'm going to come out here. Why wouldn't you want to walk round here? Look at this house. And it was interesting because they were talking about, like, last Mother's and Sunday, and I was thinking, what was I doing? But I was working on frontline ambulances like this time last year, and I remember, so a 72-year-old woman last year, we went out to, and it was in the middle of it was in a place like this, and she got kicked in the head by a horse, and we had the air ambulance in the field. But I was the first on scene. And we were, it was not pretty, put it that way. But she survived, and it was amazing, because later on that day, I went back into the hospital, and, she was sat up, and she'd had her head sort of glued back together and stuff. And I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I think it's probably, I'm having a bit of a reflecting day today. I've had a shit weekend, and what it's done is made me think a lot about life and how important it is, and how important it is to be healthy, and forget the fact that I look like a fucking troll and a blimp and all those other things. It's not healthy. I don't feel fit, and I don't feel healthy. And I was thinking, a year ago I was resuscitating people on a fairly daily basis, and I had to be fit to do that. And I think if I was doing it now, I'd struggle, and I hate that. I hate that I'm not the daddy that my son want to come to football with, and that he'd be proud of, and that might sound a bit dramatic, but it's true. And I hope that by doing this, it's going to show him, because I'm sat with my nephew who says he wants to lose weight, and I know my sister, bless her, wouldn't want him to have the same struggles as we've had, and it must be difficult, and I don't want that for my son. As is my nephew, he could do with dropping a few pounds, but he's a 16-year-old lad. He doesn't, he said, I want to lose 4 stone. It's like, there'll be nothing of you. But he obviously feels that he should, and that's not good, really. Kids shouldn't have to worry about that shit. But that's the world we live in, and I don't want my son growing up, me being the fat daddy. Like, I know a lot of women don't want to be the fat mum at the gates, I get all that. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. But I'm going to change it. And not only am I going to change it, I was saying to Beck this morning that I want to show her how to eat and cook healthily. Because she said to me, she'd like to stay on plan forever because she don't have to think about it. But that's not life. That's not the way it should be. And a happy life together, because I've had enough years of shit without feeling shit about me. There's enough shit that goes on in the world, and I don't want it anymore. Life's hard. I have hope. I was saying to my sister on the way over, I have hope for a better life. And my opinion, hope stands for hold on, pain ends. and I genuinely believe that. I always think it'll be all right, and I think it will. I just need to do the time. Funny enough, I just said to all of them over there, they were like, obviously it's an extreme diet, and I said, yeah, but it's an extreme circumstance. If I ain't got this big, I wouldn't need to be this drastic, would I? So what I have to do is make sure that I never get this big again, and I'm not going to get this big again. Now, I said that last time, but I didn't have this knowledge. And I didn't have this knowledge to pass on to you guys either, because I was big once, got slim, and now I'm doing it again. But I'm doing it with a different mindset and a different approach, because I have different tools. Stunning here. It's absolutely stunning. So anyway, my ramblings. It's been a long, hard weekend, and it's been a lot of heartbreak this weekend, but I'm looking forward. It's just going to be better. It'll all be better when I'm slimmer, healthier, fitter, stronger, and mentally in a better place. So, as for caving, it's not fucking happening, mate. There you go. Stunning place. The man owns this place is a friend of my sister's, so he was just showing us around. But an unbelievable place. And it's been a nice day. I've done lots of stuff as a family. Shame I'm not with my girl today, but I was with her this morning. And but yeah, this journey is very strange, and it's like we're 2 weeks in, and it didn't seem that long ago that I started this, and in a minute it'll be a month, and in a minute it'll be 4 months, 5 months, and I'll be done, I'll be finished, and I wonder where the hell it went, and I'll be going, it was like, it was a breeze, we sailed through it. I don't remember it being that difficult and stuff. That's why I'm so glad that I'm documenting every day, because not every day's been easy so far, and I hope that this documentation of me doing this will be around for many, many years. So it is the end of day 14 and end of Mother's Day for another year. I've looked back at some of the footage, and obviously some of it you can't hear because of the wind and stuff. I think you get the general idea. But one of the things I wanted to finish today's vlog with was this thing of enjoying every moment of your journey, because I remember when I stayed slim for all those years, ironically, and this is just might seem a bit weird for people, but it was odd at times, because although I documented my journey in my journal, an ex of mine burnt that, so that's not there. There's photographs of days out and stuff where I sat and drunk tetras while people ate, but I didn't document it every day on film. And there was a part of me which is a bit gutted by that, because with me doing this way, I'm going to be able to look back at it and visually see me do what I did before. But what's really important about that is I believe, like, you have to enjoy this process, and you have to go at it like you're going to enjoy this process. Why? Because when you look back on it after you've been slim for 5, 7, 10 years, you don't remember the things you came through, the tough days, the moments where you just absolutely wanted to cave your own head in, or just eat, or any of the moments that were bad. I actually only remember all the bits that were great. I don't remember the struggles I had, and I don't remember the bad days I had. Or what I remember is Laurence just ringing me every day. I used to speak to him every day. I used to look forward to that phone call because he'd pump me up. He came down to Somerset a few times. We went in the studio together. We recorded a song together. He wanted me to do a reggae song. And I said in my video, you can see there's a bit where I say, "Luke, if you didn't know what I'd done, it would be a bit of a strange part of my video, I think, because I say, well, if you're going to do it with me, it's not something I normally do, but I'm sure we'll smash it." And it was Bam Bam. He always had this vision of all his slimmers in the music video and me singing it, and he did a rap in the middle. And he came into my environment. He said, "Look, I don't know what I'm doing. I've written these words, but and I had to ironically teach him about the rhythm of the track and how you sing to the rhythm of the track." And it was just, we had so much fun together, me and him. And I know that when I hit goal, he'd spoke to a designer, and he gave me some of his clothes, and this designer sent some clothes because he told him how amazing I'd done. And I got this leather jacket, which I loved that leather jacket, and I can't wait to put it on again. But I just remember all the fun. But what that did was breed a little bit of a myth that Mitch Jones was this diet robot. I wasn't. I struggled just like you, Will, at times. But what I want to show is how you come through those times. I want to show that I'm like you. I'm going to have moments of madness where I want to eat, but I'm not going to eat. Above all, what I'd like to say is try and be in your moment, in your now, because all of it, you are growing metaphorically. You're shrinking physically, but you're growing metaphorically into this new you, which I'm going to help you deal with. Every struggle you overcome, every hurdle you have to cross, you're building up this resilience, and you're also proving to yourself that you're a winner. And if you don't allow yourself to take in that moment and enjoy that, then that's sad. It will leave you feeling a bit sad when you're done. I know the journey is far more exciting than the destination, and that's why I always said to you in the goals video, don't outrun your goals, because that's getting up every day and going, I'm going to do another fucking day 100% today. And when you go to bed at night and you tick that off and go, completed it, mate, you feel amazing. Honestly, the day I got on the scales, and for a start, I dropped more weight than I currently weighed, flipped my biscuit. And I looked at it and it was like, And there was high fives, hugs, a moment of fucking hell, man. But then, later on, I ate, did normal things. And I probably, if I'd got on scales later on that afternoon, put on weight, a pound, half a pound, whatever it might have been. It wasn't, Rocky wasn't playing in the fucking background. There was no fanfare. It was just like, well done. So you have to let yourself enjoy the process. You have to take the small wins all the way along. There's a girl in my one of my groups, and she videoed her walking. There's a road sign. It's on two poles. It's like a goalpost type thing. And she videoed walking through without touching the sides. Big win for her. She videoed it and sent it into the group. And it was an amazing video. That video will be on her phone or saved or in the group that she can go in and look at whenever she wants and look back and go, I remember that day. That feeling that I got that day was like, I was like a dog with two dicks. It was like the mutts. And there's days like today that my mum, because of some of the treatment she's on, and has really bad side effects because she's on chemo. Some of that treatment makes her feel depressed and down. And this morning, she felt down. She felt really shy, which is crap because she's felt great all week. But we went to that thing, and I went because I didn't want to miss out because I shouldn't have to. And I sat with her. We chatted. We went round that house, which you've seen in the video now. And my mum loves that stuff. And it lifted her mood. Now, they all went for Chinese tonight. I didn't go, but I didn't go because I didn't think I could sit there. I didn't go because I needed to do these videos. And my mum knew that. She loves what I'm doing. Me dropping the weight again is the most amazing present for her. So this is why I'm doing part of why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm sat here now while they're all scoffing Chinese to complete this video. Because in 5 months' time, when I can look at all of these videos, that is going to be priceless for me. And when you guys, like, I get 40 views on a video, it's hardly groundbreaking, right? I've got 49 subscribers. That's not great. But when these videos are going to be great and when people are going to watch these videos is when they see me bossing slim fit clothes. Because they're going to go, wow, what did this guy do? And then they can watch every video. But unless I do every video and continue to do this every day, I won't have this documented. That's why I'm doing it. If you like what you watch, please tell other people. Please send them my way, because the more people watching my channel and my content, the bigger audience I'll get and I'll be able to help more people. If you haven't subscribed and you just watch, please subscribe. Again, that helps. Smash the like, hit the subscribe button, make sure the bell's on so you get notifications, and help me help others. I'm going to leave day 14 there. It is way day tomorrow and I cannot fucking wait. I said earlier on in this video, my buddy's not here anymore, Laurence, who, you know, we drove each other. You know, it's like a Lennon and McCartney thing where it's like, I'll write this song and I'm going to write this one. And, you know, we used to be like that. You know, we used to bounce off each other. It was amazing. And I had this thought today while I was filming. I thought, here's 12 weeks. Why don't I mirror those 12 weeks? He lost this amount of weight. I'm going to have a comp with him. And it will drive me on. I know it'll drive me on. And I can hear him in my ear going, game on, superstar. The only annoyance for him is he's not here to do it with me. But hey, I'm going to make this my fun time with my buddy, even though he's not here. He comes out of my mouth every day anyway, so God bless him. But that's my day 14. I'll see you tomorrow for weigh day, and you have a lovely rest of your Mother's Day.